Alright, Wikipedia to the rescue. It's basically stateless address autoconfiguration, SLAAC for short. And let me show you how it works. You go to Services. It's under the DHCP menu, but it's not actually running DHCP. See, it's disabled right now. Go to something called Router Advertisments, and we choose something called Unmanaged, which basically advertises, sends out packets saying, hey, anyone on the network, I'm the router, send all your packets to me, but also configure yourself using Stateless Autoconfig. And you'll just see that. I'm choosing normal priority because I've noticed that my computer responds and configures itself using Stateless Autoconfig a lot quicker rather than low. The wait time is a little shorter, at least that's my opinion. So I'm going to do normal, hit save, and I'm going to bring up my network card settings. And you see, no, this is some old from some other things. Let me just disable this, hit OK. Right now nothing there, and let's wait a bit, let it empty out its cache wherever it does cache. Stupidly it does say IPv6 connectivity internet, even though I'm positive there is no internet connectivity at this point using IPv6. Let me just open up a command prompt and test that also. Let's do ping-6 google.ca. Nothing. And now let's enable it. And let's go to the details. So let's see how long it takes. And you can see, I just wanted to show you this, that it's completely empty here. Nothing has been configured. Everything is empty here. No DNS settings, nothing. So cancel, 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 and property. Oh, let's go details. You see, there, IPv6 address. It's configured itself using that stateless autoconfig. And Windows operating systems do this. They assign themselves something called the temporary IPv6 address, and this is what is used to go out to the internet. If I go to that website again and show you the online scanner, test your IPv6, this IP address 7882 is what is, which is the temporary IPv6 address, is what is going to go out on the internet. Now the reason Windows does this is because using stateless autoconfig, your IPv6 address stays the same, because it is actually associated something to do with your MAC address. You guys can look that up on the IPv6. I think it is in the Wikipedia article also. So every time you go onto the internet, you can be basically tracked. So the temporary IPv6 address changes continuously within your prefix and still provides you full connectivity while creating some sort of anonymity, which this IPv6 address doesn't. I don't like it. I mean, I would like, one of the reasons why I got IPv6 addresses was I wanted to assign all static IPv6 addresses to all my devices, and using stateless autoconfig I can do that. So I'm going to disable this, and there is a way to disable it. Let me show you that. It's basically two commands. It's here, let me just pull that up. It's this one, netsh interface IPv6 set global randomize identifiers equals disabled. So I'll copy, paste that into a command prompt. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. And next is this one, netsh interface IPv6 set privacy state equals disabled. Okay, now I'll need to disable IPv6 address, because I don't think it I think when I did the randomizer randomize, when I disable this, it actually still kept my privacy enabled and assigned me a third IPv6, a second temporary IPv6 address that is not randomized. I'm assuming it uses some sort of sequencing here. Anyway, now let's see if it actually is smart enough to take the temporary. No, it's not. These I think will remain in its cache. Let me also do ipconfig/all and see. Yes, you can see here. So this is the one that was assigned using stateless autoconfig. This is the one that I actually want to keep. This one and this one. One of them is with the randomize identifiers. I think it was 782, and one of them is when I disabled randomize identifiers, it actually was following some sequencing, so I think it's that. So let's just go to properties, shut down IPv6 on the computer, wait a bit, and switch it back on. At this point we will have it set up exactly the way we want it. So wait a bit, let's do some pings. Oh, it already did it. Perfect. So let's go back here, and in details we should be, there we go. Perfect. It generated the IPv6 address using stateless autoconfig, assigned it the IPv6 default gateway using stateless autoconfig, and there I think you can see A180, A180. So it's using my physical address to create the IPv6 address. Perfect. Now there's a second one that I also want to demonstrate, and I again don't remember the term properly. I'm gonna stop the video and I'll bring the Wikipedia article up with the appropriate term. I'll just be back.